Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors, America's only daily outdoor TV show. Your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. I'm glad you're here this morning. Got a great show lined up. A couple of special guests here in the studio. But first, let's take a look at our weather. Brought to us by Gulf Coast Air Conditioning. Drew Pollard and his hard-working crew taking care of our everyday comfort needs. And speaking of comfort, today it's going to be nice and comfortable. High of 64, low here on the coast of 49. So it's going to be really nice, cool weather to get outdoors and do some fun things. And the Gulf water temperature also dropped 1 degree yesterday. It's down to 73, actually 73 degrees. So that's that little drop we were talking about coming up pretty soon. The river reading is brought to us by the good folks at Panama City Coca-Cola. We're looking at the Apalachicola Bluntstown and hanging in there, pretty steady at 4.7. But take a look at the Choctawhatchee at Kerrville. Boom, it's going to take off, and we knew it would after that rain. It's actually this morning it's 3.7, but it's going up. And if you live over that way and get on the river, you know what's going to happen. It's going to start shooting up and fast, and it's a cool time to be on the river, but be careful. Tide chart brought to us by Ken Forest Lawn. We're looking at a good tide, strong tides all week long. So again, today and tomorrow, good tide. Low this morning at 11:21, and high be right after midnight at 12:12. But that doggone wind, as the old timers would say, that doggone wind is going to be blowing from 15 to 25. So you don't want to get out on a small boat. All right, we're going to take our break, come back with our special guest. Okay, welcome back, and welcome to our students of the month. I already feel like I've known them for a long time. We just met them this morning, and we just hit it off, as you say. Welcome to Gabby Johnson and Jackson Dean. Hey. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors.
Oh, thanks.
First of all, congratulations on being student of the month. You got to be chosen. Now listen, we got to do a disclaimer right away. The way they were talking before we come on the air, I said, "Are y'all a couple?" and the answer is.
Yes, we are.
We've never had a couple, on the show together. I don't think that I'm aware of. We had a lot of close friends and all, so this is cool. So tell us a little bit about yourself. Before we do that, tell us how you got your name, okay, Gabrielle?
Well, Gabriella, yeah. Nothing too important. My dad named me. If it was a girl, it was my dad. If it was a boy, my mom would have named me, so got lucky.
Okay, that's a pretty name. Jackson, tell us how you got your name.
I was named after a Johnny Cash song, and my parents were on the way back from Jacksonville, and it came on the radio, and that's what stuck.
Well, that's unique, very unique. Oh, tell us a little bit about yourself. What all you do? We'll start with you first, Gabby.
I'm a senior at Mosley. I do a lot of sports, very involved. Do soccer, cheer. I golf with him sometimes whenever I'm good. And then I ski, I snowboard, all that fun stuff. I work with special education kids.
And
this is a lot.
you sort of intern right next door to Fox 28. Tell us about that.
At Therapy Junction. It's amazing, and I love it. And it's the greatest people with the greatest kids, and they're so good. And I'm glad that after college I'll have a plan. I always have a place to go.
Okay. Jackson?
Well, I don't do any sports anymore, but I used to play soccer for about 12 years. And then after that, I got into golf just recently, about 3 months ago. And I work at a golf course, Nature Walk, just here in town. And then I fish a little bit, as you guys can see from the pictures on the side. But other than that, just fishing and golfing pretty much.
That ain't a bad way to go, is it? Fishing and golfing. That's a bad way to do the day. I saw all your pictures. We're going to show the pictures next segment, but they have some great pictures, all the things they do. Senior year, how does it feel to be a senior, Gabby?
Oh, it's feeling. It's something. It's a lot, and it's like so fast. I can't believe we're already almost at Christmas, but it's great. I love
right at Thanksgiving and Christmas.
I know, which is crazy. I feel like I just started, and our last football game we just played last week, and it's like all surreal how crazy it all is.
Surreal is a good word for that. Yeah. How do you feel as a senior?
Well, it's great getting out at 12 every day, so.
That's, for the old timers, that's a pretty neat phenomenon. Seniors get out at noon and they go intern and do different things and get credit for interning, and it works out good, don't it?
Yeah, it's amazing.
I intern at HG Engineers in Callaway, so I do that once a week, and then I work pretty much the rest of the week.
That's great.
So
So what period do y'all have outdoor education class?
We have it third. We have it together.
Third period. I got to get up there to see y'all soon. I was up there the other day. Was I out there during your class?
I think it was earlier. He
Yeah,
told us that you stopped by.
Yeah, I'm a busy man, but never too
Oh,
busy
yeah.
to go outdoor ed. But what's been some of your favorite things you've done in outdoor ed so far?
We did cast nets, which was so much fun to do, and then we did fly fishing. I didn't catch on to fly fishing, but it wasn't terrible.
fly fishing is definitely takes some skill.
Yeah.
It's harder than, I mean, I fished every other reel, but I've never fly fished, and it's definitely hard.
And we did knots yesterday. We did a bowline knot and we did a surgical knot, and that was really cool.
Now those knots
We ought
are
to
cool.
do that,
Aren't
yeah.
they cool?
Yeah. It takes a little bit to learn, but once you get it, it's like muscle memory. type
Exactly, and you don't realize how important that would be
Yeah,
as an
until you
outdoors
know.
person later on. And tying up the boat and getting everything done, I'll do it automatically. Does it?
Right.
And if you go fishing, tying those different knots, one of y'all's things, we used to do projects. Are y'all doing any projects in your class?
Yeah,
Like, okay.
we have to build something like outdoor ed related
Okay.
before Christmas break.
Build some with your hands. I'm going to come over there and film some of that, but what made me think about it, when we did knots, some of the kids did a knot board and just made knots and put it on the board and all. And,
that's
and I
smart.
never will forget one of them
That's
said, I cannot, can you not? I cannot knot, can you not? So it was really cute how they do it. So those knots are important. Have y'all had any kind of cookouts or anything?
Not yet.
No,
I think he said we'll do more like second semester.
Yeah, probably when it gets, yeah.
Winter time and all. I'll leave you all my numbers so you can call me when you have the cookout.
Perfect. Just come on down.
Sometimes I just show up for the cookouts and all. How did you feel about throwing a net? Was that fun?
No, yeah, that was good. I was good at it.
Just
so it's fun
technique.
if I'm good.
Really, it's just technique, but yeah, it's pretty fun. It's pretty
Fun
fun.
when you're good at
You
it.
catch
Yeah.
some good food doing that.
Mm-hmm.
That made you hungry.
That's what we
It
were
was nice to
saying,
fish the pond too.
Tell us
Yeah, that
about fishing.
pond
We're talking about the Mosley Pond now. We got it sort of aerated enough. The retaining pond, and tell us about fishing it.
There's like 1-2 pounder, and the rest of the fish are kind of small.
Mm-hmm.
But I did not catch anything, but there were people that did.
Yeah.
Someone caught like that 2 pounder that lives in there. If it didn't have so much trash in it, it would probably be
Yeah.
easier to fish and stuff.
Yeah.
And with soccer season too, the balls are like in and out of the
Ball
pond.
goes in.
So
Really?
they're probably tired of it.
Yeah. I think the good thing for it is maybe we should stock it with brim or something here soon.
We
Just
need to work on that.
Put some more brim in
Yeah.
it, get some more food in there.
The big thing too is getting aeration, getting oxygen in the water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we need to look. In fact, y'all work on this. Look at some solar-powered aerators, so you don't have to get any power. So the sun and they're just shooting the stream up. Y'all look that up, and we'll come. We'll check on that. Okay.
Okay.
Take a quick break. Be right back with our students of the month. Okay, welcome back. Just having an enjoyable time with Gabby and Jackson this morning, and it's just really good to have them. I talked to them and all. I flashed back to my teaching days. I feel like I could go back in the classroom tomorrow and just pick up where I left off. I get around there. Always inspiring to be around young people like this. So we have some pictures. All right. So first picture we're going to start off with this golf swing. Gabby, tell us that's a pretty good form.
I feel like you're laughing already. It was definitely, I didn't submit the photo of me missing the ball. It definitely didn't go far.
It's before.
Yeah, but it looks good. I mean, I could convince you.
Yeah, it looks like you know what you're doing.
It looks good.
Jackson,
know.
did you teach her how to golf?
I'm trying. I'm trying.
Okay. Tell us about this.
This was on my student government trip. We just went over to Holland Farms a few weeks ago and feeding those cows. And before this, I actually had a fear of cows, so.
You did.
It was good that.
Now, where's that located?
Holland Farms, I cannot tell you where that is.
Pensacola.
Pensacola.
Oh, wow. That is a longhorn.
Yeah, and
That's
there's two of them, and their
Wow.
tongues are rough.
They're cool.
Oh, that's
Here we
me
are.
cheering. I'm on the ground, not in the air.
I was
but-
going to say, are you what do you call it, a flyer?
No, I'm on the base, so I'm in
Oh.
that little corner right there,
Oh.
but
You're there. Okay.
yep.
All right.
One here.
It's amazing me watching y'all how y'all
Oh,
do that. The
thank
balance
you.
y'all have.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I'm also on the ground right there. That's another skill.
Okay, you're down here. So you're strong. So you're. Okay.
And that is me at my summer camp. I was a camp counselor, and it was super duper fun.
Wow.
You can see all the like inflatable stuff behind us, like a huge jungle gym.
This is all cool
Yeah,
stuff.
it's so fun.
Where were you on this one?
This was in Chaco Springs.
Which is
for
where?
our
It's in Alabama.
Alabama.
Alabama, Taco. Now wait a minute, we're gonna go from sunshine to
Oh
snow.
yeah, so my dad is from the north, and he's really, really big on skiing and snowboarding, and I actually kind of learned all that I could for skiing, so I started doing snowboarding last year. And I mean, it's something, but
That is cool.
oh, and that's my soccer
So
picture.
what position did you play in soccer?
I play, in this picture I was center back, so I was
Center back.
the last person.
I love those shoes.
Oh, thanks. Neon orange goes with the Mosley.
Yeah.
Another soccer picture. It was cold.
You seem pretty active, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
Goodness gracious.
Oh, and that's me surfing. I didn't even mention that earlier. I love to
You
surf.
surfing also?
Yes, me and my friend Riley. It's some days are better than others, but
Yeah.
it's
You're out by the pier?
yes, that's right. By
Well, you don't get scared of sharks or
Dog
anything,
beach.
right? No.
oh no, I'm terrified. Like
Oh.
I cannot dangle my feet out. Nuh-uh.
I love this one.
That's Powder Puff. So that's our flag football.
You look like a good running back right there. Man.
And I was actually, that was quarterback, and I was just running the ball.
You
But
were the quarterback.
Yes.
That's a great picture. It really is. I mean, let's put that in the paper. Ooh.
oh, and that's me skiing. That's probably from a few years ago. I think that's in Utah. I think that's in Salt Lake City.
In
but
Salt Lake City. Wow. I knew that wasn't in Florida, but that's cool.
oh, and that's from a long time ago.
What is this one?
When I went hog hunting.
So you dropped that hog.
Oh yeah, it was good. It was quick too, which
Did
is
it? Yeah.
I hate sitting out there for long.
You don't have the patience, do you? Oh, that's good. Okay, now that was some. You how do you have time to study and all, or do you not study?
Oh no, I study.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
She finds time.
I
pretty accurate.
find time when I can.
Okay. All right, now let's go over to Jackson and see what all we have. Jackson, I love these fish you're catching here. So tell us about them.
So this fish, it was like right in between 1 and 2 pounds. Over at Bay Dunes, the old golf course on 231 off John Pitts.
Yeah.
There's a big pond back there. You can kind of see all that brush behind me. If it's low, you can fish from there. If it's high, the fish actually sit up there.
Oh, cool.
That's another fish in the same spot.
That's a pretty looking pond.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah,
pretty.
it's a nice pond. I need to go back and fish there.
What kind of bait were you using?
Let's see. Those are both caught on June bug speed worms.
All right.
This one is caught in Virginia when I used to live there. So I moved away after 6th grade, and I just moved back last year. And I lived
cool.
up there in Alexandria, Virginia, near D.C. So this
Wow.
was at my neighborhood pond. Just a little small fish, but it was beautiful.
So your folks are like in the military or the government or something? You live
My
there?
mom, yes, my mom works for the government.
Cool. What about this one?
This fish, right at 2 pounds, it was also in Virginia, kind of near where I went to school. There's a pond behind it.
I love it.
So me and my buddy, we went and fished it, and we got lucky that day. So
Oh, wow.
then this,
Not so
Thi-
beautiful.
Not so beautiful.
this is a snakehead.
Okay.
Here they're known as mudfish, but they're invasive species. So this is at a primarily mud pond in Virginia, kind of near my house. I rode my bike to it. Me and my buddy, we caught 2 this day. We went home and cooked them.
No way.
One of the best pieces of meat I've ever eaten.
No way. It tastes that good?
It was really good. Yeah,
Wow.
we fried it.
We didn't know that. Okay. 1 or 2 more. What about this one?
I think that may be the same
Okay,
picture.
repeat. Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
So y'all ate the mudfish, huh?
It was good.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Now, is that not classic? Gets on the bicycle, out down to the fishing pond, catches the fish, and goes back home and eats it. Is that not Americana? I mean,
Yeah.
that's great.
It was a good day. Summer day too.
Oh, see, that's what there's great hope for this generation because they do love the outdoors and all. So you bass fish all over the place then.
Yeah, I fished in Tennessee and in Virginia and here mainly. Yeah.
That is so cool. It takes a lot of patience, don't it?
A lot.
Man,
There's a lot of days.
you do have the patience to fish much?
I think I have patience. I don't know if Jackson has patience for me fishing.
She's came out there a few times, but
Yeah.
it's a technique. You gotta know what you're doing. You gotta know where the water's going, what color to throw, and all that type of stuff. So
Yeah, that's so good. That's so good. So Well, I was going to ask you about surfing and all that. So you're not scared of sharks. You're terrified of them.
Oh yeah, not because at the beach it's hit or miss if you can see through the water or not. And the days where you can't, and it's like anything touches you and you're like jumping and freaking out. And
well, we're in pretty good condition here as far as I do shark tracker, and we keep up with the sharks, and we haven't had a great white here in a month or two, so it'll be safe.
Good to hear.
But we really never had anything about that. But it's interesting that you're surfing all. Have you tried surfing?
No. No.
The golf course keeps you there, right?
Yep, I stay busy with that and fishing.
That's cool. Okay, we're going to take our final break and come back with Jackson and Gabby. Okay, welcome back. Let's take a quick look at our fishing game times today, brought to us by Blue Water Outriggers in Port St. Joe. Our time, 2:47 to 4:47 this morning, and this afternoon, 3:14 to 5:14, but it's going to be a little windy, so be careful out there. So I don't guess the fishing game times is that important to y'all because you're so busy. You just go when you can, right?
Yeah.
And I understand that. As you're looking back on, here you are, 17, 18 years old, a senior, and when you leave the house, your mom or dad just shake their head and say, "I can't believe my baby's grown up." Did they ever tell you all that?
My mom says that every day.
Well, you understand. Wait till you get grandkids. That's when it'll blow your mind. Anyway, so tell us, as you look back on your 18 years and all, what are some big things that's been in your life?
I've had a lot of big moments, actually. A lot of big people that have helped me. I meet so many people in my life, and it's just so nice and wonderful, and I love everyone.
That's good.
My mom has been so good about everything. She retired from the United States Air Force a few years back after 20-something years, and she's great. She stays at home all day, and she loves it, and she gets paid to do it. So,
Good.
And then all the kids that I've encountered and worked with have really left an impact on me and the person that I should be when I'm older.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. Jackson?
I think my parents have definitely pushed me through school and stuff, making sure that I'm always doing good and I always have goals. But Administrator Mosley has really helped me get back into the things, moving back here, and that is Miss Evans, the assistant principal at Mosley.
Awesome.
So I actually TEA for her on first period every day.
Good.
But she's really great.
We'll have to give her a shout out and tell her to be watching the show so she hear her name. I know her. She's a very good person.
Yeah.
Good family. I've known her a long time. That's great. Now, we're getting ready. We've got all kinds of things coming up. Your prom, and you still taking that senior trip to the
Universal.
grad bash.
Yes.
Okay. Yep.
That'll be
fun.
That's going to be big. I think we have the biggest class that's
How many's
going
in the class this year?
so far.
Do you know?
Well, we're taking 4 buses.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
It's a lot.
that's a lot of
They keep
people.
adding a bus. We started with 2, and then they added a 3rd and added a 4th.
Encourage your friends and classmates to go.
to do
That's
it,
a once in a lifetime thing. It's special. So,
Right.
so what are our future plans now? It's hard to pick out at 18 years old, but now a lot of you. So, Gabby, what's your future plans?
Well, I know for sure that I want to go into special education.
Stop. Right there is a gift to be a special education teacher. I can promise you a lifetime around these teachers, and they have a heart for young people. So it's so refreshing to hear that. So go ahead.
That's so sweet. Well, to go into special education and speech therapy probably eventually. And I think I'm going to go to UWF. It's kind of up in the air. We'll figure it out. Got to leave people on their toes.
Okay.
Yep, have a big white house on the water and
Yeah. And 7 or 8 kids running around, right?
oh yeah, a lot of dogs.
Okay.
And then I want to be an electrical engineer. So I currently intern, like I said before, at HG Engineers, and I do a lot of computer work there on different programs. And I want to get my AA here, as I'm already over halfway done with it. So then after I get it from Gulf Coast, I want to go to UF and get my bachelor's, and then hopefully my master's right after.
Wow. What great role models these are for their fellow classmates, and also, do you have any brothers and sisters?
No, we're both only children.
That's unusual too. That's cool. So we got a couple minutes left. What would you tell your classmates say now to give them some good advice? What would you tell your classmates?
Oh gosh, you can go first.
Jackson?
I would say listen to your parents although they might seem wrong or whatever, and at that moment, it turns out to be the opposite.
They end up being right.
Yeah,
That's a classic.
Don't take things for granted, and love your family. It's really important.
Man. Oh, you're mature for your age. What would you tell younger people and all? You're a senior. What would you tell them to be successful around life and school and all?
To be so nice and to just love everyone and really meet everyone and get to know and make sure people feel seen in your day-to-day life. I heard something, I think my freshman year, that some people walk through Mosley High School every single day and not a single person acknowledges them and no one puts them into existence, and that has been such like quote with me that has stuck for a long time to just let people feel seen, let people feel alive.
That is so good. So after graduation, are you going to go Gulf Coast or go straight to UWF?
Hopefully straight to UWF.
Okay. And you work full time? You're going to be working full time this summer, you think?
Probably, yeah. I'm going to take a summer off from school and just work, try and build up some more money, and then go to school in the fall.
That's a good thing to do. Do y'all have any plans to go traveling anytime soon?
I'm going to Alaska in a few months, and then next summer I'll go to New Zealand. My dad my dad is a pilot in the Air Force, so we travel all the time.
Awesome, that would be fun. An Alaska trip, that's been on my bucket list.
Really?
Yes.
You can tag along, it's fine.
Oh, that was sweet, but they probably won't let me off the show. I'll be doing this. What about, you got anything coming up on your kind of
Well, we're going to Nashville next week for Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Awesome. You have family up there, or are you just going up there at Nashville?
Yeah, my aunt and uncle live up there.
Oh, cool.
So we're going up there.
Nashville is a cool place.
Other than that, nothing much. Just hanging around here.
Okay, and y'all getting ready for Christmas?
Oh, yeah.
Ready for Christmas.
Have y'all already set up presents yet or not?
I can't tell.
I gotta save at least some kind of money.
That's
Just
funny.
kidding.
That's funny. We're going to wrap it up. Y'all did a great job.
Thank you. That's so
Keep up with y'all,
kind.
and y'all stay in touch and everything.
Thank
It was a great time. I had a good time.
It was so
And
fun.
we're going to say hey to everybody else, so you got everybody. Is that everybody want to say hey? Okay.
All right.
Students of the Month, Jackson Brown and Gabby Johnson. Okay, we're going to wrap it up for today. Thank y'all for watching our show. We appreciate the viewership. Y'all do something good for someone else today. Enjoy the outdoors, take care of it, and God bless.
Thanks for watching America's only daily outdoor TV show, Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester, featuring hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.